PDF enhancement accompanies this program. Simon & Schuster Audio presents Next is Now, 5 Steps for Embracing Change, Building a Business that Thrives into the Future, by Lior Arussy, read by the author, with a foreword by William C. Taylor, read by Jonathan Todd Ross.
Forward. Don't let what you know limit what you can imagine. William C. Taylor. I have spent the past 30 years, first as a young editor at Harvard Business Review, then as co-founder of Fast Company magazine, now as an author and lecturer, thinking about, writing about, and otherwise wrestling with the hard work of big change. Every so often, and it is sadly all too rare, I meet a thinker or interact with a consultant or read a book that has a tremendous impact on how I make sense of the forces of disruption that surround us, and illuminates the challenges for leaders who aim to master those forces and renew their organizations. That's why I stand in awe of Lior Arussy. He is a true triple threat of transformation. As a thinker, consultant, and author, his ideas, methodologies, and messages amount to a manifesto on the urgency of change and a manifesto for making it happen. Before I explore the key themes of Lior's important new book and what it means for the future of competition and leadership, I'd like to pay a quick visit to the past. Back in the mid-90s, right after we published the first issue of Fast Company, we organized a major conference around the question, how do you overthrow a successful company? It wasn't a gathering of young Silicon Valley hotshots eager to take on the business establishment, although that was a target audience for the magazine. It was a gathering of strategists, technologists, and marketers from organizations that had been around for decades, organizations that were icons in their fields, who sensed that there was turbulence and turmoil all around them, huge shifts in markets, technology, and culture, and who were determined to reckon with those shifts and rethink and reimagine every aspect of how they did business and got results. Today, more than 2 decades later, that question feels more relevant and vexing than ever. That's because the work of making deep-seated, meaningful change, building on all your past success, even as you build out a whole new point of view on the future, has become the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?